Hey YouTube, we're back looking at my M&P Shield X. I'm at the 1,200 rounds through it. Thought about doing a review at 1,000 rounds or an update, but decided against it ultimately. Things were going well. This is almost kind of a video response. A guy by the name of Flyboy B1N commented on my last video saying that he was having issues, couldn't get through 30 rounds of a standard ball round, so I inquired. I was like, well, what are you using it? And I told him most of my stoppages were in fact all of them were with 115 grain, but I just attributed them being my hand loads. He said he was using PMC bronze, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look into that for you. Well, I looked through all of Christendom, or at least what felt like to be South Alabama. I went to 4 or 5 shops, and none of them had PMC bronze and 115 grain. So I got 150 rounds, 100 rounds of MagTech, and 50 rounds of Fiocchi Range Dynamics in 115 grain. Behold. And then I got another box, I figured why the hell not, of 147 grain. And took it to the range up in Montgomery and just put the gun through its paces. Didn't do anything special other than normal cleanings, and just went to see what happened. Fortunately, I can report that there was only one issue, and it was a nosedive. And I'm going to give this gun the benefit of the doubt in that it was probably me. I was shooting offhand, or I'm sorry, I was shooting on my weak hand, not offhand. And, you know, things just happen when you shoot on the wrong side. Naturally, I'm right-handed, so going to left hand was a little bit different, a little bit weird for me. So one stoppage out of the 200 rounds, probably just going to be on the gun. Didn't have any problems though. I did it with one in the chamber, did it without one in the chamber. Gun just kept eating them up and spitting them out. On the inside, I mean, everything's looking normal. Not really seeing any bad areas of wear. Spring's kind of dirty. I'm not sure if that was the original oil on it or grease on it, but you got your normal wear patterns on the barrel here. You've got, you know, a little bit on the hood, a little bit on the front of the barrel. But for a Browning tilting action, I don't see anything that's horribly, you know, concerning. This coating stands up pretty well. Yeah, just goes together like any other Browning action pistol. There's that weird yellow grease, you can kind of see it on the spring there. I'm guessing it's grease. I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. Shit gets everywhere. In fact, really the only thing that's worn on this at all are the magazines. And I mean, who cares? Like, they're gonna get worn with use, but it's kind of shocking with how quickly those are wearing going into a polymer frame as it is the gun with metal on metal contact. Just kind of an interesting note there. But yeah, 1,200 rounds in, still in love with it. Finally found a carry holster for it. Holliston's still performing well. This is a, what's the name on it? It's an Amazon special, Whole Guns. So it doesn't fit it with the light, but fits it with an optic. You know, inside the waistband. I carry an appendix inside the waistband. I'm finally thin enough that, you know, it's not digging into my gut too much. Which, on that note, I do love how this area is smooth. Like, this stippling is very aggressive on my soft tender belly, but having that area where it's smooth kind of does help when you're appendix carrying. At least I find it to be a noticeable improvement. But yeah, so this is kind of a video response to Flyboy B1N. It's kind of just an update. By the way, I love that name. Big aviation nerd here, so anything flight related, I'm all over it. But yeah, hey, thanks for watching, everyone.